Ladies and gentlemen, diplomacy is the cornerstone of international collaboration, right? It is important to understand how regional partnerships and cultural diplomacy are redefining the Indo-German alliance for the future. A special video on that as well.
Beyond national capitals, diplomacy is finding new pathways. City to city, state to state, industry to industry. This is the rise of Paradiplomacy. From Baden-Württemberg to Maharashtra, from Karlsruhe to Bengaluru, regional alliances are driving innovation, investment, and trust faster than ever before. Leading this conversation is a seasoned diplomat, former ambassador of Germany to India, now president of the Indo-German Society, a voice championing collaboration beyond national borders. Please welcome former Consul General, Federal Republic of Germany, Mumbai.
All right, so let's explore how this bilateral relationship will offer us a fresh diplomatic perspective through the lens of an expert. For that, we have our next diplomacy keynote address. It's my honor to introduce retired Ambassador Dr. Jürgen Morhardt, President, Indo-German Society. Sir, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Dear host, thank you for having me, Mr. Lapp. You really woke everybody up. It is always difficult to talk about you. Thank you for announcing me here. I think it's very appropriate that I'm the last speaker today, because I will make some very, maybe not politically correct statements. Paradiplomacy, what does it mean? It's obscure, right? Like parapsychology and things like that. You think it might be something esoteric. And we heard this morning many statements. We saw in the movie about diplomacy, strategic partnership between Germany and India. We listened to greetings from foreign ministers, ambassadors, and other distinguished representatives. Every 2 years, our heads of governments are meeting. We have high-level visits, policy dialogues, well-prepared communiques. We heard here about the partnership between Maharashtra and Baden-Württemberg, with official meetings, all of important, of course. It reflects a strong aspect of bilateral relations. But let us be honest, such meetings are carefully prepared by civil servants like me once, right? The press releases are drafted even before the meeting. The participants in the very end, they might like each other. They might have sympathies. They might have a good relationship when they meet up for an hour. But do those meetings really, those formal encounters really create friendships? I doubt. And that's what I want to explore with you. Friendships that last and how that can endure and challenge and change. In international relations, there is a fascinating term which we call paradiplomacy, which is what we call Nebenaußenpolitik. That is what we do, like Mr. Lapp is doing, having a festival in India, right? This paradiplomacy means cross-border relations that take place below level of national or subnational actors. These are the relations between cities, between universities, schools, associations, and just normal citizens, also tourists. This is not conducted when ministers meet. This is not conducted when we have official workshops on multilateral meetings. What I mean is the diplomacy when humans are meeting, when people connect where they live, work, and learn. Those bridges through those experiences are more stable than those created by official political meetings. And that is what I like to stress. The growing importance of these human connections across borders, the diplomacy that begins not in foreign ministries, but in communities, in private homes. And after more than 30 years in the German Foreign Service, postings in Africa, Europe, and Asia, I have learned that real understanding never starts with government. It starts with people. Diplomats can open doors and create frameworks. But what happens inside the doors depends on societies, in the cities, on school chambers of commerce, and ordinary encounters. Just thinking of the example, I just mentioned the wine festival. Stuttgart and Mumbai partner since '96. Bremen and Pune since 1976. Karlsruhe and Pune dynamic link today. These are not ceremonial relationships. They are living bridges built by schools, sport clubs, and citizens who meet, share, and cooperate. Allow me a personal reflection. I come from a region in Germany which is on the border of France. Everybody knows what happened in not only in 2 world wars, but more. But I saw, as a young man, how city partnerships between France and Germany helped to rebuild trust. School exchanges between choirs, football matches, exchanges and visits by volunteer fire brigades. They brought people together in ways that governments never could. And this experience shaped my life, that most lasting diplomacy is lived, not negotiated. You can sign peace treaties, but you must live friendships. In all my postings, I saw and I met young people from countries, exchange students, teachers, volunteers, and their eyes always lit up when they talked about how it was staying in families, learning new languages, for example, celebrating Diwali or Christmas together. And all of them said the same thing: living with people changes you. That is what today I stand for as chairman of the Inter-German Society. I try to promote school and youth exchanges as one of our most important tasks. Because friendship begins early, in classrooms, in families, then it becomes natural, effortless, and lasting. And that is exactly, as I said, what the German societies all over Germany are doing in 25 regional chapters. We help professionals and students to settle in, to make them feel home in Germany. We help Germans to discover India's diversity, warmth, and optimism right in their own towns. This is what I call diplomacy of daily life, quiet, steady, and profoundly human. So my invitation is simple. If you share this belief that true friendship between 2 nations begin with people, then join me and Mr. Lapp with our efforts. Become a member or support Mr. Lapp and be at the festival in Mumbai. For every new member, every school exchange, every club cooperation that adds, we're adding another thread in this strong inter-German fabric. Together, we turn official partnerships into lived friendships. I like to highlight in the very end, again and again, what I learned in my young life. Governments can sign agreements, but only people can build trust. And friendship, once created, is the most enduring form of diplomacy. It is built when a German family hosts an Indian student, when an Indian engineer finds not a job, but a community, when a young teacher returns from India with new eyes and perhaps a lifelong friends. That is the real meaning of paradiplomacy for me. It's not a secondary diplomacy. It's the soul of diplomacy, the human dimension that makes everything else possible. Government builds framework, even if I was part of it, but people build bridges, and bridges build people will always endure. And I hope that we're going to see this event to continue for many, many years to come, that you will be here. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. Please stay with me here on stage. Mr. Barun Das and Ruven, can I please have you back here on stage for shawl felicitation? Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, with that, you have another present? Yeah, all right, sure. Final conclusion. Yes, yeah.
So that's not in the plan, but I have a final present, because we hand over the whole time any presents to all speakers and special persons here. But somebody is missing, and this is you, Barun. We were working hard the last 9 months on this summit. For me, it's a real success, more than we expected together. And therefore, not everybody should have a shirt. You as well should have one, or TV9. The first one is for TV9, so please give me one. And that everybody knows that you're the MD, and this is not your personal, this is for your company. We have a second one, because we know how much you love running in the streets of Delhi, and therefore you have now the right shirt, and that everybody knows who you are. Barun, thank you for your support and coming and bringing everything to Stuttgart.
Thank you very much, and thank you for helping me out so that the Delhi streets recognize me when I run around. And now for you also, so we have the same shawl for everyone. So you got one for Pvt Stuttgart. Thank you very much. It's been a great partnership. And the next one, Ruben, is for you.
Sorry for that, I'm not yet finished, because we are the people standing here in the faces, but there are 4 persons who managed everything with us together. So this is Shemaya. Where are you? Shemaya from... Shemaya, please come over from the land, Baden-Württemberg government. And my Nadine Egner, who was managing everything here. And Kartik and Shri, please come over to the stage. And a very big thank you to you. You managed this whole summit, and we hope doing this the next years all together. Oh, yeah, thank you so much. I'm done. Okay.